Andrew, what do you got?
White, male, late 30s, early 40s. Looks like there was a bit of a struggle and he was hit with a piece of scaffolding or something. Either that or the fall killed him. It's a pretty brutal attack.
Who discovered the body?
Security guard found it just after 7.
Have you found the murder weapon yet, sir?
Not yet, we're searching. Any ID? Wallet and driving licence.
Clive Vardy, chartered accountant, 20 Askill Road. Wasn't short of a bob or two.
Doesn't look like a mugging. His mother contacted us last night and reported him missing.
So he lived at home?
By the sound of it.
And how long had he been missing?
A couple of hours. Well, apparently it was a routine between them. Vardy rang home every evening before he left work to stop his mother from worrying. Except last night he never called.
Mrs. Vardy, we believe that your son Clive was found dead just after 7 this morning.
I don't think you're sure that it is Clive.
We found some ID in his pockets. We will need you to make a formal identification. We believe he was attacked.
Would you like a cup of tea?
I'll do that.
No, there's no need. I'm quite all right. I'm sorry, I just...
Sorry.
Well, I just can't take it in.
Sit down, Mrs. Vardy. Lay it all out.
Yeah? Yes, Gov. We're still with her. I just told her. Jim's making her a cup of tea now.
It was just you and Clive who were living here.
Since his father went 10 years ago.
Had Clive ever been married?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
What about girlfriends?
No.
Well, what about friends? Someone he went drinking with?
No, I don't think so.
And what did he do in his spare time?
We used to do things together. Sometimes we went to concerts, occasionally the theatre.
And what about last night? Had you arranged anything?
Oh, no, recently he's been working late 1 night a week. Always Wednesdays.
So really the only time that Clive ever went out was either to work or out with you?
It probably sounds very old-fashioned to you, Mr. Beach. But I don't think either of us ever really like to get too involved with other people.
Castle, I'm sorry to get out Mrs. Vardy's.
You've got to feel sorry for her, Jim. Sounds like it was all she had.
Yeah? It was a strange setup. He must have been pretty weird himself.
Good morning. I'm DS Beach. This is DC Carver Sun Hill. And you're Miss...
Diane Nash. I'm Mr. Vardy's office manager.
I'm afraid we have some bad news about Mr. Vardy.
What sort of news?
He was found dead just after 7 o'clock this morning.
What happened? Was it an accident?
We're treating it as a suspicious death.
It's just such a terrible shock, that's all. Look, I'm probably barking up completely the wrong tree, but...
Go on.
I've been terribly worried about Clive, that he was in some kind of trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Well, recently, Clive's cash withdrawals have been going through the roof. Every Wednesday, he got out £500. I tried to talk to him about it, but he always got very defensive with me, which really wasn't like him because, well, we always had a very good relationship.
Did you have any idea where this money was going?
No. Well, I suppose with somebody else you'd always think of all the obvious vices.
But not Clive, eh?
No. Not Clive.
Oh, Sarge, have you got a minute? Sure. It's about the Vardy case. In here. I've got a stop slip from last night. There was a burglary in the Talwyn Road area, and B team stopped Dennis Hepworth round the corner from the warehouse where the body was found.
What time was that?
11:25.
That's just after the time the FME reckoned that Vardy was killed. What did he say he was doing there?
Well, he claimed he'd had a row with his girlfriend and was on his way round to her house to sort it out. They did a search, found nothing, but in view of what turned up this morning...
I didn't know Hepworth had fallen for extortion. Yeah. I definitely think this is worth following up. Thanks, Donna. Morning, Dennis. We're investigating an incident that took place late last night. We'd like to check your whereabouts from 8 o'clock onwards.
Already made a statement. We went to see a film with my girlfriend. Afterwards, we had a row, split up.
And what time was that?
Must have been just before 11, just before the pub shut.
And then what?
And then I decided to go round to her place to make it up when your mate stopped me and tried to pin a burglary on me.
And what's your girlfriend's name?
Helen Naylor. She lives at 22 Conway
Road. Yeah, I know the Naylors. So what were you doing down in an industrial estate on Tarwin Road? It's nowhere near the Naylors' place.
I was just trying to clear my head before deciding to go round there.
And what time do you go round your girlfriend's?
About 11:45.
And what time do you leave?
2:30.
Helen's a cut above your usual old schlap, isn't she?
Aye, well, I'm a lucky man.
So, how does Dave Naylor feel about you sniffing around his daughter then?
No problem. He knows I respect Helen.
Do you know someone called Clive Vardy, Dennis?
No, should I?
His body was found about 200 yards away from where you were stopped last night.
Ah, right. So last night you tried to stitch me up for burglary, and then this morning you tried to pin a murder on me.
Well, it is a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? That's where you decided to take a walk last night to clear your head.
Aye, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid that's all it was. A coincidence.
So how do you know Hepworth's girlfriend?
I was at school with her dad, Dave Naylor. I was a couple of years below him. But we used to hang around with the same crowd. He's a good bloke, used to really look out for me.
So what's he do then?
He's got a big plant hire business out near Epping Way. Went through a bit of a bad patch a few years ago when his old woman walked out and left him, and he was left to bring Helen up on his own. But he's doing all right now, which is why it's such a shame to see Helen mixing with such scum like Hepworth.
Hello, Uncle Don.
Hi. Is,
Dad's not in right now.
Well, actually, it's you we'd like to have a word with, please.
Yeah, better come in then.
Uncle Don, eh?
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, no, thanks, love. It'll only take a couple of minutes.
All right.
Look, could you tell us where you were last night?
Yeah, I was out with my boyfriend.
Who's he?
He's called Dennis Hepworth.
Where did he go?
Sorry, but why are you asking me all these questions?
Look, there's nothing to worry about, love. We just need to check a few details, that's all. So, where did you go?
We went to see a French film at the Carlton.
That doesn't sound like Den's cup of tea.
He's dead ignorant like that. Kept wanting to know when the naked women were coming on.
I thought that's what French films were all about.
Yeah? Well, maybe I should take you next time.
So where did you go after the film?
We went for a drink in some pub, and then Den got all paranoid and reckoned I was eyeing up this other bloke. So I told him he could get lost, and I went home.
Was that the last time you saw Hepworth?
No. Came round to you about 11:30, 11:45. All I love you, and I wouldn't get like that if I wasn't so scared of losing you. It's pathetic.
And what time did he go?
About 2, 15:15. That must be Dad now. Dad,
Yeah?
Uncle Don's come round.
Ah, hello, Don. All right.
Hello, Dave. How's it going?
Yeah. What sort is it?
This is a colleague, Jim Carver.
Hello.
We've just popped round to check a few things with Helen, that's all.
Yeah? Like what?
Helen tells us that Dennis Hepworth was round here last night.
Yeah, he was. What's the problem?
You were here then?
Yeah, I was in all evening.
Can you remember what time he arrived?
Oh, I suppose it must have been getting on for midnight.
No, it was definitely earlier. It was about 22:45, 22, but not midnight.
That's what I said, sweetheart. That's what getting on for midnight's all about. So what's that Dennis been up to?
No, just routine inquiries. Just one thing, Helen. The name Clive Vardy doesn't mean anything, does it?
Clive Vardy, the accountant.
So you know him then?
Yeah, he used to do my books till I gave him his marching orders.
Why was that?
Wasn't happy with the service.
When was the last time you saw him?
About 6 months ago when I finished with him. Why?
He was found battered to death this morning in a warehouse on the county industrial estate.
When was he killed?
Late last night. Look, OK, I'm not going to keep you two any longer. Thanks for your help, Helen.
No problem.
Right. Yes, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
What's up?
I think I just got a bit more than I bargained for.
With what?
Well, that was Diane Nash, Vardy's secretary, on the phone. She's never heard of Dennis Hepworth,
Right.
but she does know something about Dave Naylor.
OK, I can take a hint. Be in the canteen.
Apparently he came to the office about 3 weeks ago and practically had a stand-up fight with Vardy.
Did she say what this row was about?
No, Vardy didn't tell her. Don, I wonder if you think it might be worthwhile having another chat with Naylor.
What for?
Well, there's a row for a start.
Look, let's get one thing straight here, Jim. There is no reason whatsoever to think that Naylor has anything to do with Vardy's murder, right?
I'm not saying there is. Look, I just think it might be worthwhile having another chat with him to cover our own backs.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, you go and have a chat with Naylor. But I don't think there's any point in wasting his time or mine, OK?
You got a problem?
No, Gov, not at all.
So who's this Dave Naylor?
Clive Vardy used to be his accountant.
So what do you know about Dave Naylor?
He's got his own plant hire business.
And?
And I used to be at school with him.
Look, if you've got a conflict of interest on this case, Don, maybe we should get somebody else in to run the investigation.
Look, Gov, the only reason that I didn't want to have a chat with Naylor was that I don't think we've got anything to go on, that's all.
I hear that Dennis Hepworth was stopped in Towin Road last night.
Yeah.
He claims he was on his way to see his girlfriend, Helen Naylor.
I'm sorry, sir. There's someone waiting for you in the front office, Dave Naylor and his daughter.
Right.
I'll save you a visit.
Look, Helen's got a bit of an apology to make to you for wasting your time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently she told you she was out with Hepworth last night.
Helen?
That's not true. I was at home with my dad all night.
Right. I think we'd better have a chat, don't you? Alone, please, Dave. Jim? Will you stay here with Dave for a minute?
Sarge.
Thanks. Helen? So why did you lie to us, Helen?
I was scared.
Scared? Of who?
Well, Den, of course.
You scared of Hepworth? Sounds to me more like you had him wrapped round your little finger.
Some of the time. Not always.
So you didn't see him at all last night?
Oh, he came round about 11:45. I didn't lie about that, but I didn't see him earlier.
And whose idea was it that you came down here, yours or your dad's?
Well, my dad's.
Right. Look, Helen, I'm going to be totally straight with you now. I'm getting a bit worried about your dad.
Why?
We just found out that he recently had a big row with Clive Vardy. But when we came round, he said he hadn't seen him for 6 months. So do you know what this row was about?
Well, it might have been about me.
In what way?
Clive asked me out. I told him I weren't interested, but he just wouldn't take no for an answer.
And you think your dad might have gone round to sort it out with Clive?
Maybe.
Oh, all done then?
Dave, can we have a chat?
Well,
It'll only take a minute, and the sooner we get it sorted, the sooner you two can get out of here, OK?
yeah, all right.
Jim.
Oh, sorry. I thought you still wanted me to wait out here.
Dave. So Helen was at home with you last night?
That's right.
Not out with Hepworth?
No.
But it was your idea that she should come down here, not Helen's?
Yeah. If Hepworth's done something, there's no point in her being dragged down with him, is there?
Apparently, you were in Vardy's office 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah. There's a tax cock-up. I'd completely forgotten.
Are you sure that's all it was about?
Yeah. I had to pay a penalty. Why should I pay for his mistakes?
It didn't have anything to do with Helen, did it?
Come on. What's Helen got to do with it?
We hear that Vardy asked her out a few times.
Yeah? Well, I don't get involved in that part of Helen's life. Look, I'm sorry if you don't believe me, but the only other person who could tell you what the row was about is dead. So, anything else you need to know, you know where to find me.
So you're just going to let him go, then?
What do you want me to do, Jim? Nick him for having a row with his ex-accountant? Look, I've been a good boy. I've had a talk with Naylor. He's told me what the row was about.
And you're happy with his story, are you?
Look, even if I wasn't, there's not a lot I could do about it now, is there?
Come on, let's get Hepworth.
What are you trying to pull here, Beach? I was with Helen last night. I told you. We went to a film, we had a drink.
And then you had a row.
Aye, that's exactly what happened. Have you asked Helen?
As far as we're aware, Dennis, she only agreed to stand by your story because she's scared of you. Helen was at home with her dad last night.
What? What was she lying for?
Mr. Hepworth stood up.
I bet this was all her dad's idea. Did he put her up to this?
Sit down, Dennis. Sit down!
Mr. Hepworth has sat down.
Right. Why'd you say that?
Well, he's trying to set me up, isn't he?
Why would he want to do that?
To get me off the scene. No, but I'll tell you this, right? Helen was with me last night, no her dad.
Sarge, what if Naylor is trying to set Hepworth up?
How do you mean?
Look, what if Naylor got mad over Vardy coming on to Helen and he lost his head? And because Hepworth was in Torwin Road last night, Naylor's trying to stick it on him.
Jim, why would Dave Naylor, with a successful plant hire business, want to extort £500 a week from his ex-accountant, eh?
Sarge, this may not be my place, but perhaps the DCI has a point about the conflict of interests.
Yeah, you're right, Jim. It's not your place.
Sarge, I've had a Mrs. Vardy on the phone. She says it's urgent. Can you get round there straight away?
Right, thanks, Jim.
I found it in Clive's wardrobe. It's a recording of a conversation.
Involving Clive? Anyone else?
A woman.
Did you recognise the voice?
No.
It's all there. 500.
It better be. You know why I'm doing this, don't you? You know that I want to see that you really love me. If I think you don't, I'll just have to tell the police what you've been doing.
Yes, I know. Please don't do that.
I don't want to, but it depends. Do you want to see?
Yes.
Remember, don't touch. Now, next week, 500 more.
I never stopped Clive from having girlfriends, you know. He always said he wasn't interested. That little tart was blackmailing him, wasn't she? Do you know the woman?
Girl? Yeah, we do.
She's out. So when will she be back?
I haven't got a clue.
Dave, was Helen having a relationship with Vardy?
Of course not.
Only we've just turned up some evidence which suggests they knew each other pretty well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a taped conversation between them. And he ain't talking about the weather.
Oh.
Which proves to me just what a sick and twisted bastard Clive Vardy really was. Now look, he met Helen once, right, at my New Year's party. And he became obsessed. He started sending her little presents. Boxes of underwear with notes saying, I hope these fit.
So, your row with Vardy was about Helen, right?
Yeah, it was. Look, Don, can I have a word with you on your own, eh?
I'm sorry, mate. Under the circumstances...
Can I have a word, yes or no?
Please. Thanks.
Don, no matter what Hepworth's done or hasn't done, I want Helen kept right out of this, no matter what it takes.
Did Helen go out with Hepworth last night, Dave?
Yes, she did.
But you made her go down to the station and withdraw her statement, right?
What else could I do? You as good as told me that Hepworth was in the frame for Vardy's murder.
Is Helen involved?
She told me that Hepworth got nasty with her once about Vardy. He accused her of encouraging him. Look, Don, is there any way you can keep her out of it?
Sorry, mate. It's out of my hands.
What is this? You're scared of losing your pension?
Listen, my governor wanted me off this case. But I thought at least if I was involved, there'd be a chance of keeping you two out of it. I've done my best.
Well, I'm afraid that's just not good enough. I'm your mate, Don, and I thought that meant something.
Guess what I've just found out back? Says she's been there the entire afternoon.
Helen Naylor, I'm arresting you. On suspicion of blackmail. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention one
blackmail?
question.
Blackmail of who?
Something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I asked you a question. Blackmail of who?
Clive Vardy. It's all on the tape.
Helen.
He asked me out, and when I said no, he kept buying me presents.
Go on.
Well, it was like pervy, you know, follow me round all the time. So anyway, I asked him how much the presents had set him back, and he said he'd spent $5,000. So I said he was lying. And then he got all slimy and said he was going to tell me a secret.
What was that?
That he'd been fiddling clients' money to buy me presents, to prove that there wasn't anything he wouldn't do for me. So I said, OK, I won't tell anyone, but you've got to start paying me. And I just said £500 a week to see if he'd do it, that's all. I can give it back. I've only spent about £200. I've still got most of it.
Why did you do it?
I don't know. Clive had this image of me. He called me Princess. He tried to make out I was something different. He said I was pure, untouched, you know. And then when I started seeing Den, he said I'd made myself cheap and dirty. Then he said I'd destroyed his life, and now he was going to destroy mine.
So he did threaten to turn you in, or tell your dad? Is that when you and your boyfriend decided to get rid of him?
No. Den didn't know about the blackmail. I just wanted him to scare Clive off. I couldn't tell him about the blackmail, though, could I?
So
I said Clive would rape me. Oh, Den just went mad. He said nobody did that to his woman and got away with it. Oh, I didn't mean this to happen, honestly, Uncle Tom. Clive said that Den had got it all wrong, that he'd never do anything to hurt me. He said he loved me. And that's when Den just lost his rag. That's when Den killed him.
Dave?
What's happening with Helen?
We're going to be charging her.
What with?
Blackmail and being an accessory to murder. Look, she asked if you'd bring her a change of clothing in because she'll be staying in custody.
Can I see her?
Yeah, of course you can. Come on. Kevin?
You could have done something for her if you really wanted to, Don. She's all I've got.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate.
So am I.
You back in the land of the living then? Come on. It's chucking out time.
How did I get you?
Apparently you were standing in the middle of Elcott Street at 3 o'clock this morning singing It's Not Unusual, badly.
So what is it, Sunday?
Yeah, better get a move on. You'll be late for church.
Billy! You ever thought of spending a night in your own bed, just as a novelty?
Oh, hell.
What nightclub is it this time?
Can't remember. Am I free to go then?
Not yet, you're going to be cautioned.
Does my wife know him yet?
Well, she hasn't been informed, but I dare say she could hazard a guess.
Yes, madam. I'm here about my son, Simon Calvert. He went to a party last night and hasn't come home.
How old is he?
16.
And where was the party?
This is the problem. I don't know.
Kath?
Excuse me.
Did I hear right? Is she reporting a missing teenager?
Said her 16-year-old son didn't come back from a party last night.
Well, you know St. Louis called to say that they had an unidentified teenager arrested last night?
No, I didn't.
Right, I'll have a word with her.
The name's Calvert, Sergeant.
Thanks. Mrs. Calvert, Sergeant Cryer. If you'd like to come this way. So you say your son hasn't returned from a party?
That's right. When I got up this morning, I assumed he'd come home late. Then I knocked on his door.
Are you sure he isn't just staying at a friend's house?
I phoned his friends, the ones I know about. They don't know about any party last night. I also phoned my husband. We're separated. But Simon isn't there.
But would he have any idea where your son might be?
He just laughed and said he'd probably got his leg over.
Look, why don't you sit down for a minute, eh? Yeah. Yeah. What about the hospitals? Have you checked them?
You think I should?
Oh, there's no cause for concern. It's Simon, isn't it?
Yes.
And what does he look like?
About 5'8", medium build, short brown hair, grey eyes.
Right, it won't be a moment.
What is it? You know something?
Now, the questions are quite routine. I'll just be a couple of minutes.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1 receiving.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, we've sorted out the domestic at Canley Road, Polly. Woman hit her husband with a chair leg. He's got a cut eye, but he doesn't want to take it any further.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar, 38 Purchase Road, a disturbance. Can you deal?
Yeah, on way.
Right, Mrs. Calvert. I have telephoned St. Hugh's, and a teenage boy was admitted last night.
What?
He was unconscious and had no ID on him.
Does he match Simon's description?
Superficially, yes, but I'm sure Simon isn't the only teenage boy with brown hair and grey eyes.
You said he was unconscious. What happened to him?
Well, I'm afraid I don't have the details, but we've no reason to suppose that it's Simon. Perhaps you'd like to go over there, eh? And make sure.
Can I call a cab from here? My car's in the garage. It's been one of those weeks.
Yeah, OK, I'll run you over there.
Oh.
But the chances are that Simon is a kip on someone's sofa, blissfully unaware of the trouble he's causing.
Hey, that's enough of that. What's going on?
Him, he's driving me mad with his noise.
I'm just trying to fix my car on, that's all. I'm under trouble.
See? It's what we've been getting for the past half hour.
You've got a nerve in playing your music to the small hours.
That was Saturday night. This is Saturday night.
Now, gents, please. Come on, look, you don't have to like each other, but you've got to be neighbours, haven't you? Now, maybe you could come to some sort of arrangement.
The only arrangement I want is one that lets me get a lie in. Shut up.
All right. You've got a complaint to make about noise, get in touch with the environmental health officer at the council. Don't start brawling in the street, all right? Yeah, go ahead, Polly.
Elverton Park, a disturbance at a football match, Nick. Informant's a spectator. He says a player's been assaulted.
On way. Sierra Oscar from 218. I'm not far from Elverton Park. Show assisting.
Receive, George.
No, ladies, let us through, please. Thank you. Gentlemen, excuse me. Right. You'd like to tell me what happened? I've been assaulted. Okay, who did it? Him, mate. I'll show you. Just take it easy. Yeah, just hang back now. Okay, gentlemen, let us through, please. Thank you. All right, come on, break it up. Right, I said break it up. The ref.
Seems he took something at a party. A drug. He doesn't take drugs.
How did he get here?
A couple of his mates brought him in. Boy and a girl, late teens, early 20s. The trouble is they made a swift exit before the receptionist could get any details from them.
Did you get a description?
All I was told was they were pretty grungy.
A scruffy, you mean? Anyone you recognise, Mrs. Calvert?
When will he regain consciousness?
It's hard to say.
He will regain consciousness.
The problem is we don't know exactly what drug he took. There are no external traces of heroin or cocaine use. Could be ecstasy.
Mrs. Calvert, does he keep a diary or an address book?
He's got one of those digital notepad things. It's probably in his room at home. Why?
Well, he might have made a note of the address of the party, and if we could trace some of the people that were there.
I can't leave him alone.
No, the best way we can help him is to find out what he took. Do you know how Simon would have got to the party?
I think he said he was going to get a minicab to pick him up from home.
You know what cab firm he might have used?
Well, I've got an account with Silverstream cabs.
Arrested for assault, Sarge. He headbutted a player who he claimed had been abusive towards him.
What's this? Latest FIFA directive? Player shows dissent, you give him the nut? Name?
Adolf Hitler.
Very funny, we're being serious.
Well, that's what I get called, isn't it?
That and many other things. Brian Pinner.
I'm not getting any reply. Obviously gone off somewhere. He's not working today.
But that was the driver, yeah?
Yeah, I remember the fare from Cheswick Avenue. We've got people off sick, and I was having to man the radios last night. Just after 8, wasn't it, Mrs. Calvert?
It was probably about then.
Well, the account ledger gives the address as Malkin Road.
That's quite a stretch of road, Malcolm Road. He hasn't given us a number, has he?
Sorry.
Hello, officer!
Yeah, what's up?
How much longer am I going to be kept in here?
Worried you're going to miss the second half? I went to talk to the player you assaulted and he's busy having his nose remoulded.
What's the matter?
I've never done anything like this before.
Well, I should hope not.
Okay. I give up my spare time to be a referee. In the middle of winter, I'm out training in the park. What thanks do I get? A child molester wouldn't get the kind of abuse I have to put up with every Sunday morning. Even the referee is human.
I don't know how to work this thing. Maybe there's something on the board.
What are these?
For anemia? Do you think Simon's been taking drugs all the time and I haven't even noticed?
I wouldn't worry about that right now.
Since my marriage broke up, I've been working all hours. I was too distracted to ask him about the party.
But kids don't want you on their back anyway.
But I have been meaning to make time for him. I suppose I'd better let my husband know. My husband's line's engaged. Probably chatting to one of his little girlfriends.
Ricky.
I don't think Simon's ever mentioned anyone called Ricky.
Right, well, I can knock on a few doors in Malkin Road. Do you want to lift back to the hospital?
Thanks.
Oh, dear. How are you feeling?
How do you think?
Yeah.
It was a definite penalty.
Well, if he had sharp eyesight, he wouldn't be a ref, would he?
Nothing to do with his eyesight. He knew it was a pen, but he wouldn't give it because he hates my guts. Always has done.
What, you mean you know him personally?
He's me father-in-law.
Good morning. Sergeant Cry of Sun Hill. Understand you had a bit of a party last night.
They complaining about the noise?
They're complaining, but that's not why I'm here. Can we go inside? I'd like to have a word with you for a minute.
What about?
Won't take long.
Good time was had by all?
Not quite by all.
So you live here, Mr. Jeff Curtis, yeah. I share with 4 other students.
You know a young lad called Simon Calvert? It seems possible he was at the party.
Yeah? And?
And he was taken to St Hugh's Hospital later, suffering from a drugs overdose.
There were hundreds of people here. Half of them I'd never seen before. But there weren't any drugs going round.
Look, I'm not interested in searching for drugs, but Simon is in a coma. The medical staff need to know exactly what he took. Do you know a lad called Ricky?
No idea. I don't know anyone called Ricky.
Do you remember anyone being taken ill? Being taken out the house, maybe? Mr. Curtis. Jeff. We are talking about a young 16-year-old lad. Medium height, brown hair, grey eyes. Would have been a young woman and a young man that took him out of the house to the hospital. But then they left straight away. Mr. Curtis! I would appreciate your cooperation. So would Simon's mother.
All right. There was this guy, flaked out upstairs on the landing. I saw this couple trying to get him to his feet. I just assumed the guy had drank too much. He looked pretty young. I went to the bog. When I came out again, he was gone.
And would you have any idea what their names were?
Not the girl. I've seen the bloke around college. His name's Dave, I think. I don't know his second name, no.
What about the sleeping beauties upstairs?
You could ask. That's if you could wake them.
You reported a disturbance?
Yes, this way. Careful, he's got a lighter.
Do you mind telling me what you're up to?
Stay back! That's right, it's petrol. And all it needs is a spark.
Okay. Okay, just take it easy. Sierra Oscar from 561 receiving.
Go ahead, Debbie.
I'm at Gerard's Superstore in the precinct. There's an IC1 male here who's soaked his clothes in barbecue lighter fuel and he's threatening to set light to himself. Fire brigade and ambulance required. Well, I could do some backup. We're gonna have to clear the store. Can you sort that out while I try and talk to him?
I'll have it put over the tannoy.
I told you, stay back!
I'm WPC Keane. Debbie. Can I ask you what your name is?
Never mind that. I'm not here for a cosy chat.
What is it all about?
People are leaving the store.
Yeah?
That's what it's about. Get them out of places like this.
I don't understand.
God blessed the seventh day and hallowed it. Because on that day he rested from all the work he had done in creation. Genesis.
9-2 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Polly.
Sarge, Silver Stream cabs have managed to contact their taxi driver for you. He remembers picking up the fare
At Cheswick Avenue, but apparently he was asked to stop at 85 Waybank Street shortly afterwards. A young couple got in, and the driver took all three of them onto
128 Malkin Road.
Yeah, I'm in Malkin Road now, but I'm not having much joy, so I'll make my way over to Waybank Street, yeah?
Won't you tell me your name? It's awkward trying to talk to someone when you don't know what the name is.
I'm not asking you to talk to me.
I'd still like to know.
Look, the answer to any problem. Who needs the comfort of faith when you can have spicy barbecue sauce instead?
Is the manager around? Yes, I'm the manager. This way? All right.
I get the feeling you'd like to talk. Otherwise you wouldn't have been driven to this.
What's the point? No one listens. Not in this day and age.
Well, I'd be happy to listen.
You mean it's your job to humour me? Stay back!
It's okay. I just want to have a word with my colleague. What's the problem?
He's making a protest against Sunday trading. He's doused himself in petrol and he's got a lighter in his hand. I've tried to calm him, but I think we need to get a train negotiator in. How about Mr. Conway? He's not going to be thrilled about giving his day off up, but this guy needs to be handled gently.
Cheers. I'm not doing anything. It's just a precaution.
I'm warning you, get back! Someone has to make a stand!
Dave? I'm arresting you for causing criminal damage. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
It's good to talk, but sometimes the direct approach works better.
All right, so he's married to my daughter. It still doesn't give him the right to say what he said.
Puts a different complexion on things, though.
How come?
Well, you told me earlier that it was a moment of madness. Now it turns out to be personal. Maybe you were looking for the opportunity.
That's not true.
He said that you provoked him by deliberately not giving a penalty.
Well, it wasn't a penalty. He just took a dive. That's him all over, a player who cheats. And he has to marry my daughter.
Morning, Sergeant Cryer, Sunhill. You Dave?
Yeah, why?
On the move?
Landlord wants us out. Is there a problem?
I'll come to the point. I know that you took Simon Cavitt to St Hugh's Hospital last night. Unfortunately, you failed to tell the staff what drug he'd taken.
We didn't know.
But you knew he'd taken something.
At first, we just thought it was piss. Then when we got him outside in the fresh air and he still didn't come round well.
We put 2 and 2 together.
And made what?
Well, someone had slipped him a tab.
But not you.
No.
And your name is?
Erica Saunders.
Has Simon taken drugs before?
I couldn't tell you. I'd never met him before last night.
The 3 of you shared a taxi last night. The driver said he picked you up from here.
That was his idea. I only know him slightly. He hangs around the student pub sometimes. Wants to be part of the scene.
Here. You being straight with me? This boy's life's on the line.
We're telling you everything we know.
Is that right, Erica?
What's going on?
You live here as well?
Yeah, but he wasn't at the party last night.
So what's your name then?
Charlie Paddock. Why?
So if you remember anything, maybe you'll give St. Hugh's a ring, right?
Sure. Hey, Ricky, what was all that about?
Erica? I'll have a word in private. So, your nickname's Ricky?
No law against having a nickname, is there?
No, but there is a law against wasting police time.
I told you, I don't know Simon Calvert.
Well, he seems to think that you do. He made a note of the time he was meeting you last night.
Look, we took him to the hospital. What more could we do?
You could have hung around.
We didn't realise they needed to know exactly what drug.
And you didn't know what drug it was anyway. Or so you reckon.
That's right.
Look, I'm not interested in who gave him the drug or where that person got it from. My only concern is that the boy is in a coma and his mother is at her wit's end. How would you feel if you were in her place? The prospect of losing a child? It's a parent's nightmare.
You really think he'll die?
Oh, is that why you're not saying anything? You're worried about the consequences for you if he does?
Why should I worry? I didn't do anything.
All you've got to do is to say the name of the drug.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I believe you've got my father-in-law here. Is it possible to talk to someone about him?
How is he?
No change. The doctors are with him now. My husband's just arrived.
Trevor Calvert.
Morning.
This is Sergeant Cryer.
I'm a Liberal most of the time, Sergeant, but where drug dealers are concerned, I'm a Nazi. I'd string 'em up.
Yes.
That'll really help Simon.
It might have helped him if his mother had paid more attention to what he was up to.
You think one of your girlfriends could have done a better job?
Excuse me, may we deal with this later?
So, are you going to get the bastard that put my son in that condition?
I've been trying to find out what drug he took.
And did you?
I'm afraid not.
You couldn't find out who that guy Ricky is?
Yes, I did. Ricky's a girl, but she claims not to know anything.
Oh, she must be lying.
I can't prove it. Has Simon ever mentioned drugs to you, Mr. Calvert, in any context?
No, I've never thought he was interested in drugs. He's always seemed such a, well, straight sort of kid.
I suggest then that we ring his school friends again. He may have mentioned the name of some drugs to them.
You think they'll be able to help?
Possibly not. But it's all I can think of right now.
Your son-in-law doesn't want to press charges.
Let bygones be bygones, eh?
I don't need him doing me any favours.
OK, I won't.
Wait, hang on a minute. Come here, come here. Don't you think he's made a decent gesture? Especially considering what you did to his face.
Do you know why he's doing it? So I'll owe him. So next time he throws himself down in the box, I'm supposed to give a penalty.
And there was me thinking it's just a game.
Listen here, Connolly.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar, receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, Polly.
85 Waybank Street, a disturbance. 3 men involved in a brawl.
Right, on way.
Steve, cut him off!
All right, sit down.
Got Trevor Calvert in custody. Says he knows you.
Yeah. His son's the drugs case in St. Hugh's.
Well, he's been nicked for assault. Steve and Nick were the arresting officers, but he says he wants to speak to you.
I didn't go round there to assault anyone. I just wanted to get the information from her.
You mean Erica?
Well, I knew her as Ricky. I'm a college lecturer. She's one of my students.
So that's how Simon knew her?
She's been round to my place a couple of times when he's been there. I noticed he was keen on her. I assumed it was a sexual interest.
Whereas he was interested in her because she could supply him with drugs. And where did he get that idea?
Well, the thing is, I've bought some dope from her on the odd occasion.
I thought you had a low opinion of drug dealers.
Hard drugs, yes. And we're only talking about the odd bit of grass here.
Yes, but when you went round to her place just now, did she tell you exactly what she'd given Simon?
She wasn't there. The two blokes were. They started getting abusive, and that's how it started.
Okay, Nick.
Sarge, Mrs. Calvert's out front looking for you. It's about her son, presumably.
Someone phoned the hospital, anonymously, said the drug Simon took was GBH. Apparently that's some kind of designer drug similar to ecstasy.
Was it a girl that called?
You think it was Ricky?
Oh, it's possible. How's Simon?
No change.
At least the doctors know what they're dealing with.
When I was his age, the worst thing that happened at a party was he drank too much and threw up. Well, anyway, I just wanted to let you know and also to say thanks. I ought to let my husband know as well, but he went off somewhere.
Ah.
If I had my way, I'd put him in a cell and throw away the key. Anyway, thanks again, Sergeant. Goodbye.
No, not at all. Let's hope Simon's all right, eh? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Billy? So what's happened?
Just had my wallet nicked in a pub.
No, I mean your eye.
Oh, that? Bit of luck with the wife on account of me not coming home last night. She hit me with a chair leg.
Typical Sunday for you, is it?
Well, it's back to work tomorrow. Got to have some fun at the weekend, haven't we?
What time did this woman phone, sir?
One-ish. I thought it prudent to wait for you to come on, after all. He was one of yours.
Did she say what these lewd suggestions were exactly?
No.
Well, she'll have to be more specific.
She will. She's at home now, unemployed.
I'll press for a conciliation.
Look, I just can't believe it's that serious. But if she persists, it's going to be a matter for area complaints. And then Dave Quinlan is going to find himself in a spot of bother. Is he in yet?
Well, it's not quite 2 o'clock yet, sir.
You're late.
5 minutes, Sarge. Well, the car's in for a service and you know the buses. I'm sorry.
Well, Mr. Munro wants to know if you're in.
Why's that then?
Because he wants to see you, that's why.
Well, what about?
To ask if you're retiring now you've won the lottery, I don't know.
Chance be a fine thing.
Does the name Tricia Rogers mean anything to you?
Tricia Rogers? Tricia Rogers? No, I don't think so, sir, no.
You sure?
Yeah, yes, hang about, yeah. Woman by that name had her flat burgled the other night. Gary McCann and I took the call, I think. Purchase Gardens.
She's been speaking to Mr. Conway and mentioned you by name.
Really?
She's lodged a complaint against you.
Eh?
Sexual harassment, Dave.
You're joking, sir.
She told Mr. Conway that you gave her a lift in a police car and then made suggestions of an overtly sexual nature.
What kind of suggestions?
That's what I'm going to have to find out.
Oh, it's not true, sir. It's ridiculous.
Good.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar, 1 Bream Crescent. Suspect on premises, informant a Mrs. Blair at number 2.
On way.
I can't understand it. She was all over you when we were around at the burglary.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's sour grapes.
What do you mean?
He didn't pounce on her immediately?
Come on, Gary, this could be serious.
I am serious.
Her flatmate. What was her name, eh? Sonia?
Yeah.
She was crying on your shoulder when we went round to their place.
Yeah, but I was just playing the social worker. Tricia Rogers, on the other hand, she had the odds for you.
Look, none of this will make any odds if we just stick to the story that we were together all of yesterday.
Yeah, as I said, Dave, let me think it through.
Gary?
Look, if they found out I'm lying, they're going to assume that you've got something to hide as well.
Oh, nice one, Gary.
Wait until Monroe gets back from seeing Tricia.
You're just covering your back. I mean, where were you when you weren't with me?
Well, that's hardly on the same scale as seriousness, is it?
Seriousness? Oh, the allegations are totally unfounded.
Totally?
You know what I mean.
You got nothing to worry about, have you?
Gary, thanks for your support.
I said, let me think about it.
Mrs. Blair, there were
3 of them in the garden. Then I heard some glass break, but nobody's come out yet. Right.
OK, madam, you just stay there, yeah? Sierra Oscar 595. The suspect's still on premises, 1 Bream Crescent. Can we have some backup, please?
No, Mrs. Blair, no! Get her off of me!
Thanks. Very impressive.
Oh, that's okay. I play women's rugby. Loose head prop.
Dave. Busy?
What a touch, sir, yeah.
Only I've just seen WPC Keane hanging about, wondering what to do with herself.
Yeah, I'm due out with this, sir. I've just got a couple of bumblebee things to discuss with DS Greig and Susie Croft.
Wouldn't it have anything to do with the burglary and Purchase Gardens, by any chance?
No, sir.
Good.
Susie.
Dave.
That burglary in Purchase Gardens a couple of nights back. Any developments?
What, like a suspect? Don't be silly.
You interviewed the victim?
Victims. Yeah, we interviewed him. That's procedure.
What's up, Susie?
Oh, Dave wants to know if we're doing our job properly.
When we're allowed to.
Look, Tricia Rogers, Purchase Gardens. Do you remember her?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. You couldn't take your eyes off her.
Thank you, Susie.
Look, how did she seem when you spoke to her?
Voluptuous?
Oh, come on, Susie.
Nah, she did seem a bit nervous, actually, Dave. Twitchy, like she was irritated by the questions.
Yeah, there was definitely something on her mind. Wouldn't say she was being totally upfront with us. Why?
She's made a complaint against me. Sexual harassment.
Lucky you.
Well, it's not funny.
Occupational hazard, Dave. Men in uniform. DS Greig doesn't get any of those problems, do you, Sarge?
Well, it's no joke, Susie. It could affect my career, and it's a complete fairy tale. I could have complaints swarming all over me.
Well, if it isn't true, you've got nothing to worry about, have you?
Well, the point is, Sarge, I'm being set up. And I'm mystified as to why.
He said he'd like to see her breasts, but he didn't use those words. It really upset her. It upset me when I found out.
Lisa, it's Miss Rogers who's making the complaint. Yes?
I was upset. Very upset. I had a really good job with a travel company that went bust a couple of months ago. Then I got burgled, and now this.
I take it you want to pursue this complaint.
Well, that's why she called you.
Please, Mr. Cope.
I'm sorry.
Tricia?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Because this is a very serious allegation and there could be grave consequences if it turns out to be untrue.
You're not suggesting she's making it up?
I'm not suggesting...
Inspector, we're asking for your help. We cannot allow people to go around abusing their authority just because they wear a uniform.
Please, John.
I agree with you, Mr. Cope, and the complaint is now out of my hands. It goes to another department. An investigating officer will be appointed and he will be in touch, and I can assure you it will be dealt with very seriously.
Could he lose his job?
It has been known, if it's proven. At the moment, it's your word against his, which is why I suggested that to go through with the whole procedure might not only be a strain, but may prove fruitless.
Still, we have to try, don't we, Inspector? Who's going to stand up for the little people if they don't stand up for themselves?
Quite.
I just want to put it on record, that's all.
P.C. Quinnan offered you a lift, and when you got in the car, he made a lewd remark.
I was waiting for a bus. I was late for a job interview. I probably looked agitated, upset. He stopped, recognised me, insisted I got in. Well, it seemed strange, but because he was a policeman, I was scared to say no. And then he said those things.
And there was no other officer in the car?
No.
I told you I was on my own. Come on, there was 3 of you, Terry. We're talking 2 mates who abandoned you.
Look, I bet they wouldn't stand up for you if we'd nicked them and you got away.
Nah, I was on my own. Though I've heard that house is haunted. You might have seen ghosts. Ghosts go through walls. They don't have to jump over them. You know something about ghosts then, officer?
Right then, Terry. We're going to put you in a cell while the officers here get what we call a Section 18. Number 2, please, Reg.
What is a Section 18? It's an authority. Cut your head off. Then you can find out about ghosts for yourself.
Can
Constable, excuse me, Constable.
Yes, madam.
Is Tricia okay?
I beg your pardon?
Tricia Rogers, you've just come from there. Is she okay?
She's fine. Why?
Well, I was a bit worried. Yesterday I saw her getting into a police car as I was coming back from shopping, and I thought she'd been arrested.
She's in her house, Mrs.
Stagg.
Mrs. Stagg. She's fine. I'm sure she wouldn't have minded if you checked it for yourself, if you were that concerned.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. Not if he's there.
He?
The boyfriend. When I told him about Tricia and the police car, he was very rude, as though I was poking my nose in. Well, just being neighbourly. Well, no, I wouldn't dare interfere after that.
Exactly Buckingham Palace, is it? Suppose you live in a mansion, do you? On your wages? You could do with some advice from our crime prevention officer.
Oh, yeah.
And Trudie could blow the door down.
Actually, I usually float through it. Practice for the afterlife. Very funny. Trouble with you people is you just can't take a joke.
All right, let's look upstairs.
You sure? The stairs are a bit wobbly. I ain't got no insurance.
Something up there you don't want us to see?
I'm just concerned for your welfare. It's up there. On your own head be it. You might be a ghost before your time.
It's all clear in there.
Oi, watch what you're doing. That's criminal damage, that is. I'm going to sue for compensation.
Come on.
Well, I don't understand it. I mean, people need a couple when they're in trouble, right? You go into their houses, you calm them down, you reassure them, and they turn around and gob on you.
She must have had a reason.
Oh, come on, Debbie. Look, when we got round there, her and her flatmate were in a right state. Gary was comforting the flatmate. He put his arm round her shoulder, and you don't see her filing a complaint for indecent assault, do you?
Maybe Tricia fancied you and got all jealous because you weren't giving her any attention.
Please, don't you start.
Are you saying that nothing went on between you?
Yes. Yes, I am saying that. I mean, what is this? Suddenly I'm being cast as a Casanova of Sun Hill.
Live on your own, do you, Terry?
I get the odd spider lodging with me now and again.
Why don't you get put on the council list?
Single bloke with no kids. What chance I got? Anyway, I like me independence. Something wrong with that.
June?
Yep. Thinking of starting up your own electrical business, are you, Terry?
No, you don't understand. I'm looking after these. For friends. When they go on holiday. They worry about being burgled, see?
Tricia.
Dave.
Tricia. Tricia, what's going on?
It's okay, Joe.
It's not the same one, is it? Is this the one?
And you are, sir?
Never mind who I am, who are you? It's the same copper, isn't it?
Is there a problem, sir?
It doesn't matter that she's complained, you still harass her. What is it with you people?
You just calm down.
I am calm, but I'm gobsmacked. It's outrageous, not to mention stupid, trying it on a second time. She looks all right. Why don't you stick to your own?
Look, there's no need for that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm going to put a stop to this once and for all. I'm going to complain at the highest level.
Very public-spirited of you, Mr. Ellis, looking after all your friends' gear for them.
Thank you very much.
Can you give us their names so we can check it out?
Sorry.
Why not?
Well, some of them are famous. They wouldn't want the publicity.
What you think of as your sense of humour isn't amusing me.
Well, that's probably because you're Scots.
Why are you protecting people who are using you?
No one uses Terry Ellis.
Oh, really? Well, your mates hardly rallied round you. They dumped you, left you to take the rap. I bet they ask you to store their nicked gear as well, don't they?
Well, it ain't nicked.
Well, we'll find that out in due course. Meanwhile, you can save us a lot of time and yourself a lot of heartache if you just tell us which burglaries you did and which you didn't.
Terry, you've already been arrested for a break-in in Bream Crescent.
All right. Ask me cousin.
Ask your cousin what?
Whether her gear's nicked or not. Tricia Rogers, 16A, Purchase Gardens.
Tricia Rogers. She reported a burglary some days ago.
No, I'm looking after the stuff for her.
I want to make a complaint.
Sir?
Police Constable 340. He has been harassing my girlfriend in front of dozens of witnesses.
Right.
340 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Go ahead.
Yeah, message from Mr. Monroe. He'd like to see you immediately.
Seems a little peeved. Yeah, all right, Gary, not over the radio. The manure is at the air conditioning.
What are you going to tell him?
Well, you were there, Debbie. You saw what happened.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have spoken to her.
Debbie, she was standing that close to my face, for pity's sake. What was I supposed to do? Pretend she doesn't exist?
Yeah, I got a cousin called Terry Ellis, but haven't seen him for years.
Well, stuff that you reported stolen, he says he's looking after for you.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what we thought. But why would he want to burgle his own cousin?
Well, he wouldn't have known it was me. He doesn't know where I live.
So you haven't lent him anything?
Of course not. Look, Terry's got the IQ of Winnie the Pooh. If he thinks he's in trouble, he'll say anything. Sonny, my flatmate, lost stuff too, you know. Dave and Gary saw the state of the place after we'd been burgled. Hardly looked like I'd lent anything to anybody. It was in a right mess.
Dave and Gary?
Or the policeman.
This is the Dave you've made a complaint about, is it, Tricia?
Yeah, well, that's another matter.
You make a complaint against a policeman you're on first-name terms with?
I hope you think it's worth it. It could damage his career.
For something as trivial as that?
OK, Susie.
Thanks for your time.
Is it really that serious?
Why bother making an allegation if you didn't want retribution?
Who's this?
It's the police about my burglary.
Coppers that can't keep away from you.
And who are you, sir?
Mind your own business. What's going on now?
Excuse me, sir.
I've just been down the neck to complain about one of your mates.
John, you have not.
That's your prerogative, sir.
Yes, it is. You can't allow the police to think they're above the law.
I quite agree.
You abuse your authority, you know that?
Don't you think one complaint's enough?
They have to be accountable.
Right, that's enough. Inside, I've got something to tell you. I'm really sorry.
There's a basic minimum requirement for joining the Metropolitan Police. We assumed you'd got it. How could you be so stupid?
It wasn't my fault, sir. She just happened to be standing there right in front of me.
2 short planks doesn't come into it, does it?
It was impossible to ignore her, sir.
The first complaint is already going to area, and now this second allegation.
Of what, sir? Of what, sir? What am I supposed to have done?
Cope says you put pressure on his girlfriend to withdraw the first complaint.
That's ridiculous, sir. I hardly had a chance to say anything to her. Debbie Keane knows that.
But you did say something.
Yes. Yes, I said something.
What did you say?
I said something like, what's going on? That's all. I want to know why I'm being set up.
This is strictly off the record, but I think you should know that an independent witness saw Miss Rogers get into a police car yesterday. It would be a massive coincidence if it wasn't yours, wouldn't it? Well, behaving like an idiot is not going to help your case, nor is lying to your senior officer.
Right, I gave her a lift, sir, yes. But that's all. There was never an improper or sexual suggestion. She was running for a bus. She didn't make it. She got agitated. She was crying. She had a job interview. It was only for 5 minutes. I felt sorry for her. It was only for 5 minutes while I was waiting for Gary McCann to...
Gary McCann to?
Nothing, sir.
Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 16A Purchase Gardens, a disturbance. Can you deal?
On way.
Isn't that where that woman lives who made that complaint against Dave?
Well, you should know. You're about to get a royal visit on that very matter.
I didn't burgle my cousin.
Oh, come on, Terry. Give us all a break.
Well, she was right when she said we ain't seen each other for years, except for 2 weeks ago.
So, are you saying you were in it together?
Knocks on my door. Well, you've seen her. I mean, she's beautiful, right? How are you going to say no?
No to what?
She sort of arranges for me to take her stuff. Make it look like a job. Tells me when her and her flatmate are going to be out. Like, down the pub, you know. She needs the insurance money. She lost her job. I mean, you've seen her place. It must cost a bit.
Yeah, but it wasn't just your cousin's stuff in your flat.
Yeah, well, it's an addiction. I can't kick it.
All right, can we all clear back, please? Clear away, please, from the house. Come on, please, madam. Away from the house, please. Right, Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1.
Go ahead, June.
We're purchasing girls now.
Right, officer, please.
Keep back, please. Keep back.
Kelly, or what? Okay, Scotland. I said that's enough!
You're okay. All right, just try and calm down. You're okay now.
Ambulance, please. 16A Purchase Gardens. Female assaulted.
I'll deal with that, Gary. Gary, you and Dave Quinnan yesterday.
Sir?
Were you with each other all the time on patrol?
Can't quite remember, sir. I expect Dave might be able to tell you.
What Dave Quinnan might be able to tell me is neither here nor there.
Not exactly all the time, no, sir.
So where were you when he was giving Tricia Rogers a lift?
Did he give someone a lift, sir?
Oh, please. Are you this transparent when you give evidence in court?
I was in Albrighton Churches, sir.
The jewellers?
Yes, sir.
And what were you doing, arresting a shoplifter?
Not exactly, no, sir. It was my mum's birthday. I'd forgotten to buy her a present.
Now, this isn't the first time you've been done for beating up women, is it, Mr. Cope?
She's a slag. She'd go with anybody. She has to know who's boss.
Yeah, of course. Number 3, please, Tony.
You coppers think you can touch up anybody, don't you?
Been doing enough touching up of your own by the looks of Tricia.
You think you're special, don't you? What gives you the right just because you wear a uniform? You think you're God's gift to women, don't you?
Do that, Rich. We're God's gift to women.
Yeah, funny, so. No one's ever needed to spell it out before, have they?
So what brought this on, Tricia?
He's unbelievably jealous. It's an illness. I should have got rid of him ages ago, but I lost my job, and you know how it is. I needed a shoulder. I wanted to withdraw my complaint against your colleague, Dave. I didn't think he'd get into so much trouble.
Are you saying it wasn't true?
John made me file a complaint. If he thought I'd got into the car willingly, he'd have killed me. Any bloke had been bad enough, but a copper.
He threatened to hurt you?
He didn't need to. He knew about the burglary. He said he could grass.
Why? Have you made an insurance claim?
Yeah. Anyway, I lost my temper this afternoon and told him everything about me and your mate. He goes bonkers. Are you going to arrest me?
For attempted deception? I'm afraid so.
Tricia Rogers has withdrawn her complaint.
Quite right, sir.
Quiet! Don't interrupt.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
And since the second complaint from Cope only stands up if the first one does, then you're in the clear.
Thank you, sir.
As far as area is concerned, but not as far as I'm concerned. What do you think you're up to? 2 officers of mine who can make Laurel and Hardy look competent. You don't go shopping in police time, is that understood?
Yes, sir. Was her 60th, sir?
She could be getting the Queen's telegram for all I care. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
And you, PC Quinnan, I expect a straight and honest answer when I ask you a question. You lied to me about giving Rogers a lift.
I panicked, sir. I mean, I knew I'd done something stupid. I thought it best to deny everything.
And no doubt you thought Gary would back you up. This is a shoddy attitude from both of you. You don't give lifts. It's misuse of police transport.
I've learnt my lesson, sir.
Can try it, Dave? Well, at least that's something. Now get out, the both of you.
Contrite? You were really sucking up to him in there. Excuse me, sir. I've learnt my lesson, sir.
Hey, Mr. Perfect, right? If you'd have backed me up in the first place, none of this would have happened. I wouldn't have had to put my hands up for anything.
There was an independent witness. If I had done, I would have dropped myself in it. Anyway, why should I put my neck on the line for you? You only gave her a lift because you fancied her.
Yeah, and she fancied me.
Monroe wouldn't be well chuffed if he found out you asked her for a date.
No, that's right, he wouldn't. So keep it to yourself. OK, look, I was on a promise. But I don't want the whole Nick to know, do I?
Was on a promise? You can still see her, can't you?
Come on, Gary. She's on bail. It's off limits. I'll have to find